Sleep and human life. Sleep is an essential part of life, accounting for nearly a third of the time that each person spends throughout their lifetime. This indicates that sleep is not just a simple resting process, but also plays a vital role in various bodily functions. During sleep, the body performs crucial functions such as tissue repair, muscle regeneration, and memory consolidation. While we sleep, the brain processes information, organizes, and stores new memories, thereby enhancing learning and memory retention. A study from the Harvard Sleep Medicine Center indicates that REM, rapid eye movement, sleep is particularly important for memory consolidation. REM is the stage where dreams occur, and brain activity is heightened, helping to improve cognitive function and emotional regulation. A lack of REM sleep can lead to impaired information processing and decision-making, as well as increased levels of stress and anxiety. 1.1 The importance of sleep for physical health. Sleep not only affects mental health but also plays a crucial role in physical health. Physiological functions such as immune regulation, growth hormone production, and metabolic control all depend on a regular sleep cycle. During deep sleep, the body produces growth hormones that help regenerate tissues and muscles. The immune system is also more active during sleep, helping to fight off diseases and infections. Conversely, sleep deprivation can lead to decreased immune function, increased risk of cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and obesity. A study by the University of Warwick found that people who sleep less than 6 hours a night have a 12% higher risk of early death compared to those who consistently sleep 7 to 8 hours. 1.2 The importance of sleep for mental health. Besides physical health, sleep is also a significant factor in maintaining mental well-being. When a person does not get enough sleep, symptoms such as anxiety, stress, and depression tend to increase. Individuals with chronic insomnia are twice as likely to develop depression as those who have regular sleep. This is because sleep deprivation affects the production of neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine, which play essential roles in mood regulation. The American Sleep Experiment. The American Sleep Experiment video serves as a prime example of how prolonged sleep deprivation can profoundly and dangerously affect humans. Researchers created a highly controlled environment in which participants were isolated and forced to stay awake for an extended period. The experiment aimed to study the psychological and physiological effects of sleep deprivation and explore the limits that the human body can endure. 2.1 Goals of the experiment. The initial goal of the experiment was to understand the different stages of prolonged sleep deprivation and its impact on cognitive functions, emotions, and behavior. Scientists wanted to see if there was a tipping point when sleep deprivation symptoms became uncontrollable, leading to severe physiological deterioration. Additionally, exploring whether new methods or technologies could help humans maintain alertness without sleep was another important objective. 2.2 Stages of the experiment. Stage 1, initial phase, days 1 to 3 during the first few days. Participants only experienced fatigue and difficulty concentrating. These are common symptoms of short-term sleep deprivation. Stage 2, noticeable symptoms, days 4 to 6 as time went on. Participants began to experience symptoms such as irritability, mood swings, and even mild hallucinations. Stage 3, severe condition, days 7 to 10 after about a week without sleep. Serious symptoms started to emerge, including complex hallucinations, emotional outbursts, and violent behavior. Stage 4, final stage, day 11 onward in this phase. Participants suffered from severe cognitive impairments and could lose the ability to care for themselves. Some even experienced states close to coma or psychological paralysis. 2.3 Psychological conditions and violent behavior. As sleep deprivation persisted, the psychological and behavioral symptoms became more severe. Participants not only felt anxious and fearful, but also exhibited inexplicable aggressive behavior. For instance, one subject experienced feelings of being controlled by an unseen entity he referred to as the jailer. This entity seemed to trigger violent actions and increase the fear among other participants. personal opinions and analysis of sleep deprivation effects. From a scientific perspective, sleep deprivation not only affects cognitive functions, but also negatively impacts the entire nervous system. When a person lacks sleep, the body releases more stress hormones, such as cortisol, which not only affects mood but also causes physical changes. Studies have shown that continuous sleep deprivation can alter brain structure, making certain areas of the brain less efficient, leading to reduced memory and information processing. 3.1 Effects on the brain and cognitive functions. Prolonged sleep deprivation directly impacts the brain's prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for executive functions, including decision-making, planning, and behavioral control. When deprived of sleep, the prefrontal cortex becomes less active, causing individuals to make more mistakes in decision-making and experience difficulty in controlling their emotions. 3.2 Hallucinations and mental disorders. Extended sleep deprivation can lead to hallucinations and mental disorders. The hallucinations experienced by participants in the experiment are not uncommon. Even those who suffer from short-term sleep deprivation may encounter microsleep episodes, during which images and sounds appear in their minds despite being awake. Studies show that after 72 hours of sleep deprivation, most people experience some form of hallucination or thought disorder. Illustrative stories and expansions. 4.1 The Randy Gardner Experiment of 1964. Randy Gardner, a 17-year-old high school student in San Diego, California, decided to conduct a personal sleep experiment to explore the effects of extended sleep deprivation. Over 11 consecutive days without sleep, Gardner underwent various stages of change, from loss of concentration and language difficulties to complex hallucinations. This experiment became a landmark in sleep research, demonstrating that prolonged sleep deprivation can cause serious mental complications. 4.2 A night shift worker's story. A security guard named John frequently worked night shifts at a food processing plant. He regularly faced sleep problems due to his job, affecting not only his health but also his family relationships. After a long period of sleep deprivation, he began experiencing unexplained anxiety, memory impairment, and occasionally mild hallucinations. This shows that the consequences of sleep deprivation are not only highlighted in scientific experiments but are also prevalent in everyday life. 4.3 A college student's experience. A college student faced with exam pressure decided to stay awake for 72 hours straight to study. Initially, he felt alert and absorbed information better, thanks to caffeine. However, after 48 hours, he started feeling extremely fatigued, experiencing headaches, and struggling to focus on his books. By the third day, he began to exhibit symptoms of hallucinations, hearing voices whispering in his ear despite the surrounding silence. These experiences highlight the powerful impact of sleep deprivation on physical and mental health. Ethics and science in sleep research. 5.1 Ethical issues in scientific experiments. Scientific experiments related to human health and psychology always raise ethical questions. One of the most important ethical principles in research is do no harm. Yet experiments involving prolonged sleep deprivation face this challenge. Can causing severe symptoms in participants be justified if it yields valuable insights into human health? 5.2 The responsibility of scientists. Beyond adhering to ethical principles, scientists must also ensure that they protect the health of participants. This includes providing medical support, closely monitoring symptoms, and being ready to intervene when necessary. Sleep deprivation experiments must be conducted under the supervision of competent authorities and adhere to strict safety measures. Conclusion and lessons. 6.1 Lessons learned. The sleep experiment helps us recognize the importance of maintaining healthy sleep habits. Those who do not value sleep may face serious health consequences. Ensuring good sleep quality not only improves life quality but also enhances work and learning performance. 6.2 Suggestions for improving sleep quality. Simple measures to improve sleep quality may include maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, creating an ideal sleeping environment, avoiding electronic devices before bedtime, and practicing relaxation techniques such as meditation or yoga.